As mentioned in a previous video, we have to double the number of batteries we're using. The original design is shown here. The original design had 39 batteries, 2,500 milliamps each. And we resorted to 13 batteries of 9,900 milliamps each. As it turns out, we need to double that because of internal battery resistance. So if you look at this picture here, you notice that we have 5 groups of 10 batteries and then 2 on the end. Well, this makes it hard to get into the case because, first of all the terminals are facing each other, as you can see here. And you got electrical isolation issues going on. And it's a very tight fit in the case. If you look at the case right here, you'll notice that these tabs on the case just barely clear the battery. And it makes it a real nuisance trying to get an insulated battery into the case. When I added the additional 13 batteries for a total of 26, to cut the internal resistance of the batteries in half, I used this configuration. I put the terminals on the outside and I butted the battery packs together, as shown in this picture. This is so much easier to work with because all the terminals are on the outside edge. And as I said earlier, the case still fits. I have 3/8 of an inch on each side of these terminals to insulate from the case itself. In case you're wondering, the original battery pack was 13.75 inches long, not counting the charge controller. And my configuration now is 11.5 inches long, so there's plenty of room to spare inside the case. This picture shows the new battery pack. The batteries that don't have anything soldered, or I should say spot welded to the terminals, those are new batteries. They were added to double the capacity. Because the previous spot welded straps wouldn't let me take the battery holder assemblies apart, I simply took a step drill and drilled out the flange on one side of all the battery packs, the spare holes. I simply slid the battery down in that hole into position. And now I can, when I add the additional straps, the straps will keep the battery inside the battery holders without any problem. So we got 2 batteries in parallel in each one of these positions. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10 positions, 11, 12, 13. So that's 13 times 2, 26 batteries. That cuts the internal resistance in half for this battery pack. All I have to do now is spot weld vertical tabs like it's shown here with this blue rectangle across each pair of batteries on both ends of the batteries. And then I now have doubled my battery capacity and cut my battery resistance in half. The next video will show the soldered connections, all the parallel connections on the batteries. It'll show the charge controller soldered in place. And then it'll show how I'm insulating and wrapping the batteries and how it slides inside the case and connects to the switch assembly. So that'll all be in the next video.